chat. Here we go. We have another match. It's Ahmad versus Rezears. It's the Iraqi Ahmad, just to be clear. Or Iraqi, I think is how you say it. I always get it wrong. But I promise to try and get it right. Against Rezears. Ahmad has not played against too many of the top players. Most of his games have come from Next Gen, and he actually played a recent Next Gen match. Oh, look at this dash. Sorry, we have to stop because this is a perfect zap dash from Rezears. If you've never seen one before, it's this landing wave dash. Rezears intentionally having his front wheels land first so that his jump, as his back wheels land, kind of gets eaten by the ground slightly, enabling him to flip again immediately and dash back to the ball and get up to that one. Just perfect execution from Rezears at the start of this match. So I'm not sure if the mods started a prediction or not. Oh my goodness. But I do think that the favorite in the match so far is Rezears, and would have been even before we started it. As he gets a reset, and oh my, so much extra height there. Seemed like even with the reset, it was going to fall to underneath the crossbar, but he actually just managed to pop it up and pin it in order to keep it away. Ahmad, his most recent match was against Nush, another up-and-coming Saudi player. Currently rated somewhere in the top 50. I'm not sure where Ahmad is rated, but whenever we've had him jump back in, he seems to have lots of stints of time where he can't play and isn't interested in playing show matches because he's not up to snuff. But he actually said he is ready today, and he's ready to put in a good match. So we'll see if he can stop the bleeding here against Rezears, who has pogoed against Ahmad, and he's able to force it in on a 50. He just threatens the whole way, and Ahmad's playing so defensively, but here is that pogo, and it's a fairly weak bounce from it too, but a bounce nonetheless. And Ahmad needed to attack the ball there. There were probably a few different opportunities in order to steal that ball away, but he waited until the final moments. Rezears, this is a great play. I mean, Rezears is in the zone. Don't get me wrong. Ahmad probably could have a bit of a better start, but this ground pass right back up to Rezears, redirecting it, giving it the power. I mean, you see Ahmad jumping. He is covering a shot that probably most players would get there, which does not include placing it so well off the follow-up. Oh, and thank you for the prime, the 3 months of prime. Ahmad trying to get a bit of offense of his own. It was a great setup, but the flick was a bit too weak. And Rezears has had no mercy here against Ahmad. Has Rezears announced the team? I'm not sure if he has. It feels like just about nobody's on any of the teams they were on before in the last season. There's a zap dash from Ahmad to rush back out to the ball. But Rezears able to keep it away. That curve at the inside of the nets makes it extra easy to get that dash, because you have that extra downwards momentum over just landing on the ground. You thought Rezears can't aerial. If you thought Rezears couldn't aerial, you haven't watched a ton of Rezears show matches, because he is a big-time aerial player, and right now he is up 7-0. Ahmad is having a tough start to this match. It is Nas, Ivan, Rezears. That should be a good team. Ahmad on the board. 7-1. It took him 7 goals straight. You know, we watched a matchup right before this one. Started similarly. A couple extra goals for Rezears as opposed to Shadi against FBI. But FBI came back with a force eventually, so everybody who's hoping for a good game is, of course, hoping for that from Ahmad. He's having a bit of a rough start. I think I saw him in some ranked ones earlier to prep for this. Rezears did another great job. That dash actually has him beating Ahmad to the corner boost when he might have otherwise not been. He outplays him here. Man, Rezears, he is just in full control of the ball right now. Ahmad could not get up to this one. And Ahmad is covering what, you know, the straightforward options are, and the options that a lot of ones players will take. If Rezears had been trying to get up to the ball to shoot on target, Ahmad was around, but Rezears wisely sent it to the backboard to play keep away. And now this hook shot. Yeah, Ahmad wants to go next. It's a tough start. We'll see if he can turn it around. 9-1, as Rezears definitely has the edge in game number 1. Game 2. Ahmad looking to shake off how game 1 went by resetting the scoreline here. But Rezears, I don't think it's looking at give much mercy. Ahmad, first touch reset, has the ball in a great position, actually shoots it over the top of Rezears. And just like that, he's seen the lead. He's only scored a couple times. But because he reset the score by forfeiting, he has himself his first of the day. And you can see the good sign about that is he looked really comfortable attacking from what was a pretty tough position. He actually decides to shoot on the post that Rezears is at. I think he was just expecting Rezears to dive across the net preemptively, because of course it seems silly what happened in retrospect where he just kind of drove the ball right to where Rezears was. Why not try and shoot away from him? Just because Ahmad was trying to be one step ahead. And he's going to dunk this one off the backboard. So for those of you who were worried that Ahmad was completely outclassed, he is trying to prove otherwise at the start of this game number 2. Rezears looking to cut around Ahmad. All of a sudden, a possession is looking fruitless for Rezears when every single one in the past looked like it had no choice but to score. He doesn't intercept this air dribble. He knows Ahmad can hang in the air now. He's not going to let him just have it for free. Oski said look at DMs, but I don't have a message from Oski, so I don't know what it is you're referring to, Mr. Oski, if that is you. Rezears demo able to slot in the tying goal, so this could turn around quickly. Ahmad to ceiling heights. Bit of a high-risk play. He's not able to get back down. Rezears, his shot saved, and that's the first time we've really seen one. Great recovery, too. Not only was it was saved with strength. As Ahmad swings around the net and is able to just boom this ball 69 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I think that's a fake Oski, right? I want to say Oski is not Oski RL underscore. But of course, if I had had a DM from Oski, then it would have made a bit more sense. I would have believed him. Maybe there's actually one last place I haven't checked for a DM on the off chance it's the real Oski. But I've watched Oski stream. I don't remember it being Oski RL underscore. Yeah, I don't have any DMs. Ahmad with the lead. Popping this one to the backboard. I'm not sure I mentioned this video yet. Nice shot from Rezears. Just no way to get extra power other than that reset. I was gonna say, I don't think I mentioned it, but the chat is not on screen this time because Saltmine is still being released on YouTube, and I think these videos will come out before the end of Saltmine, at least on YouTube. And obviously, well, it's a great shot from Ahmad. People can't resist talking about it usually, which is understandable. But in order to save you guys who are potentially watching this before they've fully released, that's why it's not on screen. Hey, it's me, Oski. I'm going to need to buy you a few gift cards from me, and I'll get you the money back. Oh, okay. No problem, for sure. Yeah, you should have just said so. I didn't realize that what you needed was gift cards. Rezears Kickoff win. Oh my goodness, Ahmad. How did he keep that out? Oh, he does it again. He pinched that on the ground. If he makes this save, oh, he basically did because he got Rezears to shoot it wide. No boost for Ahmad, but he is dashing expertly to clear this ball. He's going to turn and dive. I think that's a good decision. Considering he didn't have any boost, that was probably his best opportunity to make a play on the ball. He's actually going to convert it for a potential goal. He's got Rezears in net now. He hasn't picked up any boost. Is he going to be able to get back to this one? Rezears, did he put it on target? He did. So finally Rezears scores. But man, what a defensive display from Ahmad. Hey, Oski here, can you leak your IP again? Yeah, I can't believe I did that. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I didn't. I can't believe a random.org dropped my IP as part of the result. Rezears, double on the backboard, into the corner, and a hook shot. Has himself a 6-4 lead. I tell you what, it's been an impressive comeback in terms of what we saw from game 1 out of Ahmad, but if the game ends with Rezears in the lead, it's going to feel awful not. All for naught. Ahmad. Nice threaten on the hook shot. Gets Rezears pinned, gets him stopping, moving on that near post, and then slots to top right before he can regain that momentum. Ahmad's actually going to be gifted possession here. It looked like a potential Rezears win, but with 0 boost, he hands it over to Ahmad, who has a really great dribble setup. Perfect placement. We talked about it before. If the first touches are as good as this, you can threaten that entire net, and Rezears expecting the ball slightly lower. Wave dash kickoff for Rezears. Wins the race to the ball. Ahmad pinch away. All it's going to do is buy him an opportunity to grab 100 boost, but it is going to be Rezears with the possession. Early challenge from Ahmad, and it pays off well. Gets in midfield and takes the ball away. Now trying to slot bottom right. That seemed ambitious, but he actually does get it there without a Rezears touch. I don't know if Rezears just left it on purpose. Now pinned back in net again. Will he attack early? He's done so to great success moments ago. Rezears actually finds nothing on his low rolling dribble. And now it's going to be Ahmad on offense, but in the back corner of Rezears. Is there any way through? Trying to patiently fight his way. He's going to flip out of this challenge. He actually undercut Rezears. I was going to say he lost the race to the boost. He popped this one up on target, but Rezears bumped him. So he will not be able to follow it up. Overtime, this feels like a must-win for Ahmad the way this game is gone. To have it slip from his fingers will be devastating, and he's going to have to try and stop a really high shot to start this kickoff, or to start this first possession. And he did get the first save. Rezears now with a ton of boost. The way he's threatened the entire net, we watched it from Ahmad's perspective. What a great read on the wave dash shot, but still at 0. Rezears going for the double. Ahmad couldn't stop it, man. Great play from Rezears. A really solid game from Ahmad. He is starting to turn it around, but man, Rezears is so comfortable playing keep away with that backboard. The low boost defender, it's their kryptonite if you can actually find a double and keep it on target, because there's no way they can get up that high to stop it. GG's. Rezears up 2-0. Game number 3. Ahmad and Rezears. An impressive game 2 from Ahmad. Really be able to actually finish it off for a win. A double flip reset. Oh, Rezears just pool shot him into the save. He was trying to get around the ball. Now a wave dash demo. Oh my goodness. The zap dashing pays off. And it's a really unfortunate start. That's a huge landing dash from Rezears. My goodness. He has shown just how useful those can be. I saw someone in chat say it earlier, but AJ is a guy who definitely used them the most. No doubt about it. And it's definitely searching for all the best ways to use them. Rezears, he wanted a psycho. Would have been a strong one. Ahmad was preparing for it. Couldn't get enough power on this flick, but he did force Rezears into net. Anyways, that's what I was saying. I think Rezears has proven in just this one match how good he is at those dashes. Every single one has seemed to be the difference in every play he's used it. Yeah, Dark is, of course. AJ and Dark are similar in that they just dash like crazy at every moment possible. Rezears, maybe he could find more places to use it, but right now, when he is using it, every time it's effective. A couple kickoff goals. The kind of buffer he maybe needs to earn himself if he wants to take a game. Ahmad is 49 on the leaderboard. Is that was somebody asking? Rezears is at 15. Ahmad's at 49. I actually wasn't sure where Ahmad was on the leaderboard. I knew Rezears was decently high. Like, these guys dash their way. They're both dashing, right? We see Rezears dashing, but I think Ahmad did as well on this one. Oh, no, he didn't. He actually just flipped it. Rezears could not dash his way back. Ahmad going to go for the back corner dribble. Fell in front of the ball, but he's so comfortable. Oh, my goodness. Rezears is going to give him the nice one, too. It seemed like he might have gotten a little lost behind the ball, but he was far from lost. Oh, my goodness. Landing early on the ground, no. How about 128 km/h flick to just go flying past Rezears? That was ridiculous. Rezears gonna get a reset shot sent off the backboard. Ahmad just using the bit of boost he has to tap away, putting it behind Rezears. I'm actually surprised he went for this second follow-up. That felt a bit more risky. He has been able to handle it. Now both him and Rezears wall dashing to this opposite corner. Nice outplay by Ahmad. Can he catch it and make anything out of it quick enough? I don't think so, but he is going to try and catch with the first touch towards net. Play this into the opposite corner. He has had Rezears chasing him down at top speed, and he's been looking to play keep away. Not an easy thing to do. He's finally not going to be able to steal that boost. Rezears can't get anything going quickly. So Ahmad not forced to make a defensive effort, but he has done this a couple different times where he fakes a clear to the corner, and he did that again here. Jumping to the ball early, making it look like he's taking the ball out of the midfield, and instead faking it, landing, and then looking to attack with surprise. But Rezears actually read them both. Oh, Rezears, that's not the finish to that play he wanted, and it should just be a wide swing from Ahmad. You see Ahmad, if you can't see what he's doing here, he's touching the ball, then he's swinging wide to make sure he cannot get bumped by any means, and then back towards the play for the shot. Wave dash kickoff for Rezears. Has been fairly effective for him. Ahmad from the ceiling actually makes his way back down. Ground pinches it. That was a very slow zap dash. But one nonetheless, as Rezears falls in front of the ball. Last time we saw an air dribble fall in front of the ball, it worked out pretty well for the attacker. This time, Rezears can't really find anything. Ahmad actually using his position to get bumped, but most importantly, slightly bump Rezears and keep him from being able to score. Rezears again in front of the play. Ahmad cannot quite get the touch. He was trying to put it on target, but he gets a very favorable 50. Pinches this one into the corner. Ahmad has a reset, but really unfavorable challenge this time. Rezears didn't find power on his flick though, so Ahmad makes it back. When you see Monkey Moon start zap dashing, you'll hop on the wave. Oh, there's a sideways dash. Oh, Ahmad, if you got the double, would be a great opportunity to talk about the usefulness of the dash, but this time it actually maybe causes him to get scored on because it made it possible for him to try and go for what was a fairly risky challenge. Rezears. Air dribble bump. No, I'm out over the top of it. Wall dashing in the corner, pinches it. He's looking for a demo for sure. Rezears able to avoid it. But with 30 seconds, Ahmad's on the board almost certainly. Hard to imagine a world. Look at the pre-jump. He's just floating there. He's floating there and he still has boost left. Doesn't work out though. It is a goal for Rezears. Huge delay kickoff. Not a bad idea. Oftentimes those delays can turn into just chips on net. And that's the kind of goal that Rezears needs with this time. But now, it is certainly just not so much a victory lap as a potential attempt to gain momentum here as Rezears flicks and misses. Ahmad will only win a game. His first of the series. Will he be able to run it all the way back? We'll have to see. It starts with game 4. Game number 4. Ahmad has come alive in spectacular fashion. Can he continue it? He's going to use his reset early as he sees the pre-jump from Rezears, but does not help him maintain offense. He does not grab the corner boost. He is able to use his last bit of boost to stick on this ball. Maybe it wasn't his last bit, but his momentum was certainly falling away. Rezears resets. Powerful shot into the top shelf, but the problem is Ahmad gets a powerful save because of it. And although he wasn't finding any of these in game 1, he has turned his fortune around. He's been able to save and even counterattack a few of them now. Rezears declining the air dribble. Ahmad looking to dive on him because of it. You'll see a lot of defenders do that. If anybody doesn't take what I like to call the flow play, Rezears will take it this time. That ball rolling up the side wall perfectly to start a dribble. Kind of play that's being begged to be made is an air dribble. Oftentimes he will break the flow. But any breaking the flow play allows for an opportunity for the defender to catch up and interrupt it. Ahmad not going to break the flow of this one as he grabs the midfield 100. And Rezears gets a counterattack goal of his own. Pinning this one off of the crossbar. An immediate recovery leads to the open net. Yeah, if you ever want to see how long you've been following, you can click your name. It'll tell you when you started following. Ahmad, this time able to make an air dribble, not headed towards the net work. I think Rezears had actually pushed a little bit ahead of the play to the point where he couldn't challenge the ball as it hit the ground, and then had to kind of sit and wait for it to come to him. Feer, you and Johnny casting together was amazing. Please tell me this will be happening for all the Salt Mine final days. You know what? I think that Johnny has given me the schedule, and I think it might. I'm not sure. The only reason why I don't know for sure is because I was given the schedule and it marks the days that I am doing something for Salt Mine, but it doesn't say like stream versus commentate. And so I can't remember if some of the later days are me just commentating on his stream or if I'm actually streaming the games. I'm not sure. I'm never streaming the final day, just to be clear. But listen, it's not worth it. There's a spreadsheet. I could go into details. The point is, I might be and I might not be. When is the next qual? What up, Cam? I think the next qual is on late October, like the end of October, is when stuff for Salt Mine starts back up. Like 30th, 31st, I think. But don't take my word for it because I don't want you to miss the qual. I'm sure Johnny will tweet about it when stuff gets open. Oh, that's right. You forgot to sign up last time. I remember you tweeted. I'm talking to Cam, by the way. I know chat's not on screen. Cam said that he wanted to join late. Will that be Salt Mine 4? No, it'll be Salt Mine 3, Stage 2. All the next... I think it'll be Stage 1, Stage 2, and maybe Final Stage or Stage 3. But they're all Salt Mine 3. I'm on right now. W raid, by the way. From Lazy Bear. Can we get some W raids in the chat? Rezears looking to close out the series. Ahmad headed to the ceiling. Reset. What a great second reset. A beauty of a play from Ahmad. Gets the reset on the ceiling, but gets one from the ball with a flip and then taps it into the top left. Absolutely filthy mechanical players today. Both very capable in the air. Kickoff goal for Ahmad. He wants to force a game 5. Oh, interesting delay from Rezears. Did Ahmad read it? Wait a second. I want to watch this from Rezears. Because Ahmad chipped the ball, which you could do. Oh, yeah, it is an intentional fake or delay. And Ahmad just tries to chip it over the top of him and basically succeeds. I mean, Rezears got a touch. What a great read. Humongous fake. I thought it was a delay, but it was just a fake. That's why I said humongous, because it would have been a humongous delay, but it was just a full-on fake, which is why the touch came so late. Ahmad, wow, not backing down, just chases down the ball, and he missed his touch. But it doesn't matter, because Rezears thought he was getting it. I think he actually could have made a save, but he just said, oh, screw it. Ahmad's going to get a follow-up. Another kick-out possession for Ahmad. 3-goal lead with 1:30. Not really time to panic yet for Rezears, but does need to, at the very least, stop the scoring of Ahmad. Trying to zap dash his way back to the ball without any momentum. Ahmad keeps the scoring going, so it's 9-5. And it seems like he's about to earn himself a game 5. I tell you what, you know, if we had done a channel prediction about halfway through game 1, I think we would have seen some ridiculous predictions in favor of Rezears. It was looking like Ahmad was in big, big trouble. But he has turned it around. And that's been the case for both of the previous 2 matches. Rezears with a minute. Hey, he could still end it here. He's got time. Just needs to be clinical with his attack. This flick gets Ahmad to miss, but it's too high. And Ahmad recovers. Great recovery. I saw chat calling out Ahmad's recovery, and for good reason. He gets himself back into the play whenever he's out of it. He's got 10 goals. The demo helping secure this game. Rezears to the ceiling. A very straightforward dribble. Sometimes that's all you need. As long as you have the reset and it's angled the right way. Ahmad's going to wall dash like crazy. Try and save some boost as he works his way downfield. But here we go. Another consolation goal for Rezears. Or an opportunity, I should say, to get a consolation goal. I think Ahmad stopped him last time and will stop him this time too. He wants to keep all momentum in his favor. 0-0 seconder? No, denied. So it is game 5 between Ahmad and Rezears. What will it be? The great start or the better finish? Game 5. Ahmad and Rezears. Ahmad leaning back into a reset after winning the kickoff. And Rezears tried to challenge early. He went to the ceiling, but that use of the flip played the keep away. Is Iraq allowed to play in RLCS? It is. They are still not, as far as I'm aware. I don't think that'll change anytime soon, because my assumption is that that's political in some way. You know, the reason is not just they decided they didn't want to. And I don't think it's anything that they can change, if I had to guess. So unless you hear some news about country relations changing or something, that's what I'm guessing, by the way. I have no idea why they can't play for sure. But Ahmad could, of course, move if he wanted to, if he was desperately trying to play in the RLCS, because it's not your country of origin, it's your country of residence. So wherever you're at while playing RLCS is what matters. Ahmad up to the air for an air dribble. The way he's been playing in the air, why not? But Rezears actually got a pool shot save after getting demoed. Ahmad went all in. I say that because I don't think he needed to. I think it could have been 2 touches to bring the ball to the net and he still would have been okay. But he went all in the sense that he tried to score with 1. He went for a strong touch, maybe because he felt he had to. Maybe he did. Maybe I had the read wrong. Either that or he just thought he had the angle and thought no reason to take 2. If I have the angle, I have the angle. But he did not. So now it's Rezears up 2-1. Trying to get a goal line 50. Ahmad able to pin it away. Has himself a dribble. How's his flick game? His aerial game certainly not lacking. But that flick maybe could have been a bit harder if you wanted to see it go in. Ahmad to the backboard. Delaying that flip. As always, you'll see that defender just hovering right outside the box, preventing a clean carry from the backboard to the ground. Another strong shot and a strong save leads to Ahmad counterattacking, and Rezears says nice one because he placed it well. You know, I think he put it in that top right and said, I slotted it. That's in. But Ahmad found a way to make a save. And now has the game tied. Ahmad out playing in the corner. Rezears just a little bit too stagnant here. He actually thought he could get a backflip challenge. It seemed like he was headed to net, but he thought, no, I can't let this come to the ground. If it does, he's going to challenge it. But it never did. Wall to air dribble for Rezears. The 50 pins the ball to the ground, and Ahmad ends another attack on 1 attempt. The defense from Ahmad has been what's changed from game number 1, where it seemed like nothing he could do would stop Rezears. And to be fair, Rezears was in fuego in that first game. He was hitting really tough to save shots. He's tied this one up by earning a possession around his net. Rezears kickoff win, able to tap this one towards the net. Ahmad in and out, makes the first save, but can't make the second. Wow. Almost did. Which would have been extra impressive because Rezears put it so perfectly out of his way. Kickoff win for Ahmad to try and bring it right back to tied. He's going back to his flick, which puts Rezears in and out of the net. Those high flicks lead to actually fairly quick recoveries nowadays, with how players so cleanly land the underside of their net. Demo from Ahmad on the Rezears actually switched camera perspectives at the exact moment that it happened. Ahmad can't 50 this in, and now for the first time in a while, it's Rezears who gets the strong save to counter. And he has a 2-goal lead. Is it a comfortable lead? Hard to say. He's been searching for a game win for a bit. I will not be at TwitchCon, no. Is that coming soon? I think it's in Vegas from what I've heard about it. Ooh, Rezears. He found the slight window to sneak that in over the top. Wave dash kickoff. And an important possession for Rezears because we have entered a lead, and the time we have left means Ahmad needs to win basically every kickoff, and instead he's lost this one, and he's the victim of another Rezears clip. This reset. Put the ball right behind Ahmad as he comes off the back wall. Rezears. Another air dribble attempt. It's a ground pinch as he looks to secure the show match in style. Ahmad went to the ceiling this time after a great Rezears dribble from the previous possession. This time, 101 km/h ground pinch. Rezears. He has got the full toolkit when it comes to aerial gameplay. But he's actually faked himself into net. In and out. Oh, Ahmad! You got a ton of extra height on this. I want to watch it from his POV. Because it actually looked like Rezears read it too. It seemed like going high would put the ball right back into Rezears, but no. Managed to sneak it around him. So a minute left to go. Still in that range where it has to be clear kickoff wins for Ahmad if he wants to win. And I think he got a fairly clear one here. It all depends. Because he went far post, if Rezears got that save, it was likely a possession-ending save because it would have been a very powerful send into the corner. Rezears missed. So Ahmad on the board, pre-flipping into this midfield boost. Not even the zap dash from Rezears will save him. In fact, it might have put him more out of position. He's actually bumping Ahmad into a pool shot save. Now Rezears needs to dodge a demo and did not. So Ahmad to the side wall. Not a great first touch. He's going to have to get back around this ball. 50 with Rezears as it sends it to the ceiling. Now, Rezears low 50. Where's he going with this one? 15 seconds on the clock. Rezears in control of the ball. Boost in his favor as well. Seems like it's probably over in favor of Rezears. But a good series. Ahmad chasing Rezears down as it ends. Ultimately, the game 5 was held onto, and Rezears takes it by a slim margin. That was a great series. Hey, a couple great series today, I would say, chat.